Hello and welcome back to my channel. You join me post-hen. I could also probably address the fact that I look semi-naked. It's because you join me in the hottest week of June ever on record in the UK. It is 37 degrees today, which I know in other countries isn't that hot, but here with no aircon it is really flipping hot. Yeah, I'm sat in front of the fan, which I'm hoping you can't hear too bad. I'm hoping this little muff sorts things out for me there. I wanted to do a proper sit down debrief with you about my hen do because it was literally the best weekend, literally of my life. I've had the hen blues all week. I've been back at work. Everyone's like, "Oh, I saw your pictures on Instagram. I saw your videos," and I'm like, "Yeah, it was the best time ever," and I could tell everyone about it again and again and again. So let's get into it. I'll maybe put some pictures and videos up here and here as I'm chatting through so you can really see the vibes. Essentially, I did not know where I was going. I got picked up in the afternoon on Friday and taken on an hour and a half journey from where I live to Cambridgeshire to the most gorgeous house in the country. It was a barn conversion. It was beautiful. There was 8 bedrooms, so everyone had their own bedroom, which was great. And it had its own pool, which was perfect for this weather. Hot tub, barbecue, yeah, it was just a 10 out of 10 house. I literally walked in and had tears in my eyes. And yeah, my maid of honor had set it all up for the first night, which was Amy's last slice of single life. And it was all pizza themed because I love me a pizza. She'd bought her pizza oven from home and a gas bottle. She was that committed to the cause. Had set up these amazing balls of dough for us all to make our own pizza with lots of pizza toppings. She even hand drew Amy's last slice of single life pizza boxes for me. She's that committed to the cause. Honestly, my maid of honor Alex needs to go into this for a living. Like, she is the best at anything, events, decor, anything like that. She absolutely loves it. And yeah, I just couldn't believe it. All of my other friends who were at my hen were like, "This is unreal. She has really gone all out." But yeah, that was the first evening, and then we had lots of drinks. She'd even, like, this just blows my mind, she had even taken oranges and lemons and limes, squeezed them, made them into cocktail jello shots, and then put them back into the fruit slices. So we had Aperol Spritz jello shots out of oranges, and we had limoncello shots out of little lemon slices. It was just, the attention to detail was just 10 out of 10. My favourite drinks are Hugo Spritz, so we had a Hugo Spritz and Aperol Spritz bar. Yeah, it was just amazing. And that first night, everyone was sort of getting to know each other. I was really worried about everyone getting on. I think every hen and bride feels that way a little bit, like all these different people from parts of your life coming together. And yeah, will they get on? Will anyone annoy each other? As far as I know, they didn't. They all got on really, really well. The theme was like red, and I was in my white bride pajamas, and they were all in red pajamas. And then, yeah, we did karaoke that night. I immediately lost my voice from going too hard. We did Hamilton, we did Eminem. It was honestly the best icebreaker that you could possibly get for a group of girls. We were up till like 3:30 in the hot tub doing like silly games. And I literally looked around like, "Guys, I'm having the best time ever, but it's getting light. We should probably go to bed." So yeah, we did. And yeah, the first night was just unbelievable. I'm the biggest matcha girly through and through. Like, there is not a day that goes by that I do not have a matcha, whether I go out and buy one or if I make it at home. I've got all of the syrups, all of the gear, and some of the idea. And yeah, I woke up on the Saturday morning and my maid of honor Alex had set up a full Amy's matcha bar. She'd done personalised signage, she'd done personalised cups and stickers. She'd brought all of my favourite syrups for the matcha. It was just like, the attention to detail was just something else. When I'd put on my Instagram story, all my friends were like, "This is so you," and I was like, it really is. Every part of the weekend was like that. Everyone had arisen from their slightly hungover sense. It was obviously beautiful weather this weekend, and we all just got in the pool, playing some pool games, just having a laugh, more drinks, hair of the dog, obviously. And then the next activity in the afternoon, after some really delicious lunch, we had Korean fried chicken, parmesan fries, salad, all the good stuff. After that, we all sat down at the table outside and painted our own wine glasses, which was so cute. And we all took it really seriously, and I think probably too seriously, because everyone went quite silent. And I was like, "Guys, let's keep the vibes high here." It was just so cute, and everyone got to take their wine glasses home as like a little memento, which is really nice. And then it was time to get ready, and I could not wait to wear my dress for Saturday night. Still didn't know at this point what was happening, but I found out that My maid of honour had booked us a private chef. He was coming in to cook us Mexican food, which is one of my favourite cuisines. He got there really early. He was prepping for hours. Decor had all changed, and it was a sort of sparkly last disco kind of vibe. So all the girls wore sparkles, and I wore this gorgeous satin dress from ASOS that I'd been dying to wear. It was just amazing. She'd turned around all of the decor again. And we sat down, had the most gorgeous dinner. The guy was so nice that came in to cook for us. And then, just as I thought the evening was coming to an end, 9 p.m, a mixologist cocktail maker comes, sets up this entire table spread with each of us getting to learn how to make 4 different cocktails. So that was really fun. Everyone was really competitive. He was great fun. He intertwined games into the cocktail making, got us up doing like a musical statues to see who had to down their drink. It was just, yeah, really, really good fun. Then we sat down probably a few too many cocktails at this point, and my maid of honour had asked my fiance Aidan some questions and had done this amazing Canva presentation of his questions and answers, and I had to see which ones I got right. There were 15 questions, 5 more general about our relationship, 5 about him that I had to answer, and 5 about me that he had to answer. That was really nice, and all of my friends were like crying over his answers because they were so sweet. So yeah, that was a really nice way to integrate him into my hen a little bit. And then we also did, which I think is a common thing on TikTok now, changing all of the hen party into men and then asking like which one would you date, snog, marry or avoid, that kind of thing. Classic AI trend at the minute, but that was also really fun. And yeah, they just put so much effort into making it fun for me. And then I just turned into my 13-year-old self. Me and my friends all started just making silly TikToks, as you'll see here on the screen. We had a list of TikToks we wanted to make. Because we had the pool, naturally we wanted to do the High School Musical 2 one, where he hits the water with his hands. And we'd done this whole thing that we'd spent like half an hour making, and I accidentally deleted it in TikTok. Yeah, that wasn't ideal, but yeah, we just had so much fun. And yeah, it was giving like cousins asking their mum if they could have a sleepover kind of vibe, us all just making silly TikToks at like 2 a.m. in the morning in this garden. I had such a good night, and I couldn't believe how fast it went. We woke up on the Sunday morning and we had another big spread of breakfast, yogurt pots, croissants, bacon sandwiches, and we didn't have to check out of the venue until 2. So it was great weather again, so we just sat and hung out by the pool, went in the hot tub, got a last bit of sun. Everyone was just chatting about how great the weekend was, and yeah, I just absolutely loved it. I really think if you're planning someone's hen, or you're a bride to be and you're planning your own hen, just it's the small details that make such a difference. Like, I walked into my room when we first got there was a sign on the door saying the bridal suite. She put bride balloons over my bed. There was confetti of mine and Aidan's faces. There was a little goodie bag with your classic things like some electrolytes and paracetamol. It was just those little touches. The matcha bar, I just, yeah, could never thank her enough for giving me the weekend that I'd literally just always dreamed of. If you're planning a hen, then yeah, just think about those tiny little moments that are just going to make it even more special. That's a little debrief on my hen. I'm just checking to make sure I covered all the points that I wanted to. But yeah, I will put in some more videos and clips here at the end, just so you can really get a feel for it, and a couple of silly TikToks that we made. But yeah, I will be back next week with more wedding DIYs. We are less than 2 months away now. Yeah, all the fun continues in wedding planning. But yeah, this really got me excited for the wedding. So yeah, speak to you guys next week. Bye. Cause somewhere in the crowd there.
I think I'm in love with Sebastian. Any thoughts?
And prayers. You're going to need them.